I really wanted to paddle boat on the Swan, and I drove all the way from Tennessee to New Jersey just to do the paddle boat. Now, I didn't realize the location. I thought it was a bigger place, but it's Asbury Park pedal boats. So you don't really know until you get there. It was just like a little area, but it was okay. And it's a lot of hard work trying to paddle, but it was fun. It was good exercise. So I chose the pink one. It's a black one, a green one, a white one, a yellow one. I chose the pink one. And trying to steer and hold the umbrella, that was a chore. But I've been wanting to do this for a while. But it wasn't like a complete seat. Like the back was out. So I had to pedal and try to hold myself up. But the scenery was really nice. And this was Asbury Park in New Jersey. And the wind was blowing too. So when you're trying to pedal against the wind, I wasn't going anywhere at first. So I had to put the camera down, get away, put a little bit more work in. So finally I got closer to the little bridge walk thing. And I'm a veteran, so she gave me a $5 discount. It was $20 to ride the paddle boat, and I paid 15. But there was a person there, their assistant. I gave them the $5 tip, so I still ended up spending 20. But it was worth it because that's what I wanted to do that day. Yeah, and I'm glad I brought the umbrella because that sun was beaming. It wasn't hot, but it was, the sun still was beaming. And just swans, I just love them. They're so pretty to me. That was the person that was assisting me. A really nice person. Yeah, I think said he was 16 years old and been working there for 2 years since he was 14. So I'm like, wow. Some pretty big, nice houses in this area in Ashbury. There were people out walking their dog and jogging around this area. And I thought about ordering my own. When I Googled it, it was like $11,000 for a Swan. But I think that's something I wouldn't use enough to buy it. So I'll just rent this for an hour. Isn't it cool how the swans are riding with the swans? That's so cool. They look like they fussing though. They sound like they mad. I don't know. Well, I don't think they mad because they would be aggressive. It's cool to see them out though. New Jersey. This is the shore. This was an impromptu stop as well. My intention was to see the swan and do that, and then after it was over, I just took a walk along the beach. East Jersey. New Jersey, when I'm just looking around, it was a building. I didn't take a picture of it. It was a building that was burned down on the beach. And I noticed that it's kind of old and run down. Like the city would, try to fix it up. And I was kind of disappointed. It's my first time ever being in New Jersey. I didn't tape the part where, and I'm like, they should really do some maintenance, some restoration, some upgrading. Now, this was a nice area. It's just me driving down the street, but I guess they were trying on certain parts to restore, and fix, but a lot of the areas were disappointing to look at. So I kept driving and didn't know where I was really going. And I thought about the Empire State Building was it was, I think, 20 minutes away. So I decided to go over there to catch the ferry. Turns out I missed the last ferry. The 3:30 was the last one. So I was thinking, okay, I'll wait and go tomorrow. So I put in my GPS to, yeah, I saw this part right here. I put in my GPS to leave after this part. Hold on. This is really pretty. Had to get a picture out there. I was happy to be out there. Like, didn't expect to see this because I haven't been, researching and anything like that. And I was like, wow, this is nice. And the lady who took my picture, she took several pictures, and I was thankful. She was nice. But yeah, so I kept walking, even though I missed the ferry. And the tulips were out. They were nice. And it was some train station. Like I said, I haven't been doing, like, the research or the history. I don't know why that building was old. It hadn't been restored. But that was part of New York. And you could just see the city. My first time here, so I don't really know, what's going on here. But I'm assuming this is where you walk down to catch the ferry from. I don't know how much the ferry cost. I think somebody said it was $18 to get on the ferry. But it was like different prices for different things. So I was like, I don't know. That's a nice scenery right there. So I didn't know which package to choose for the next day. I said, well, maybe I should wait till the next day. I don't know. But anyway, I just took a few more pictures. And like I said, the train station was old. And I didn't do any research. So I don't know why it was old and not restored. That blossom tree was out. It was really nice. And this was me driving down the street. And, the New Yorkers, they really rude. They were really rude. I was like, you could see my tag is from out of town. Come on now. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just out enjoying it. So I was deciding to come back to see the Empire State. And my GPS took me to this area so I could see it. And I was like, wow, okay, I see it from here. So I didn't have to catch the ferry. I drove my car around that area. So I didn't stay to the next day. I went ahead and left that area because I was not used to that traffic. And I was like, the New York houses are so close together. Like, from, the city, the restaurants were, regular. But the housing area that I got lost in, they were really close together. And a lot of the cities were like really run down. It's like they take all of our tax money and they just let things go. Now, this is the main reason I came to the New Jersey area, was to do the Swan. I did that. I was satisfied. I was happy. I got to do what I wanted to do. And yeah, just me in black and white and my glasses. I'm 46 now, so just have to accept what God gave me and be happy with it. Yeah. Okay. And this is funny to me. Wawa. Like, if you're thirsty, get some Wawa. The tulips were crazy out there. They really had some nice tulips.